Hi, Maria. So good to see you today and to speak with you. How are you doing today?
I am doing pretty well. It is a sunny day on campus, so I'm gonna go in a little bit outside and enjoy the sun.
Oh, perfect. That's so good. And I see you're in the Pearson room.
Yes, I am indeed. Yeah, I'm in the library right now.
Beautiful. It's such a beautiful room.
It is.
So congratulations, Maria. You've won the Go Make a Difference grant for your Puka project. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what this project is and how you came up with the idea to do that?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, so a week ago I received a notification that I was awarded with the grant, and I was so happy. The Puka Project is basically an initiative that I'm hoping to start back home. So I come from a developing community back in Peru that is called Pamplona Alta, and there are several issues that are occurring nowadays. So one of the ones that I thought was pretty important for me was menstrual poverty, because I realized that there have not been really any initiatives that have been started in order to address the issue. So I thought that the Go Make a Difference grant could be a good way to maybe do something about it. So a year ago, when we were notified that the Go Make a Difference was a thing, I decided to apply. I was a little bit skeptical about it because I thought it would be pretty hard to get in. But basically, with the project, I am hoping to not only deliver some workshops about menstrual hygiene, menstrual health back in my community, but also I am hoping to deliver menstrual cups, because I believe that menstrual cups are a sustainable way of managing periods, and with the grant I would be able to deliver these products that otherwise wouldn't be accessible for them, because menstrual cups have a high price that many times these people are not able to afford. So I will hope to relieve that pressure to delivering menstrual cups. Yeah.
Awesome. That sounds really exciting. And how did the application process go for you? How did you think of applying, and how was the whole process for you?
Yeah, at the beginning, I knew that I wanted to apply to the grant. I was not sure about what specific project I would like to address, because, as I mentioned earlier, there are many issues that are affecting my community back home. But I knew that I wanted to do something. So when I was talking with MJ, which is one of the adults that have been supporting students here for a long time, and she's amazing. And I talked to her about the fact that I wanted to apply, and she kind of guided me through this process. And I ended up deciding with menstrual hygiene, because here on campus we have been having some sort of initiative with one of the clubs that I'm leading, but also some students are starting conversation regarding menstrual poverty, not only on campus but around the world. So I thought this would be a good way to really give back to my community after studying here at Pearson and learning about it. So I decided to apply to the Go Make a Different grant with a project about menstrual hygiene. Yeah.
So wow. And so you'll have the grant money. How are you gonna deliver the project and start the project back home?
Yes. So in the application that I submitted, I had to specify what's going to be the process for the deliberation of the project. And so far, my idea is to deliver it this summer. Although I'm a little bit, I'm thinking still about it, because of the current situation is getting worse in Peru, like the COVID-19 situation. And although I would like to deliver the project back in my community, I wouldn't like to put the people from my community in risk, because we will need to gather. So I am still thinking about it and see how the situation is going, and if it's improving, I would like to deliver it. If not, I could make it next year. But so far, my plan will be doing it this summer, and I will be working with 5 different communities, because there are small communities within the community. So I would like to work with around 50 women in each community, which will make a total of 250 women who will be receiving the workshops and the menstrual cups. And the workshops are gonna consist in different topics. First, we're gonna try to know a little bit about the way that they are managing currently their period, because there is a lot of stigma and taboo regarding it back in my community. Then I would like to explain a little bit about how um, how does menstruation works, because there is a little bit of lack of information regarding these topics. So I would like to make it a little bit more accessible, this kind of information to them. Then I will introduce different ways of managing periods sustainably, and one of them is going to be menstrual cups. And then we are going to propose to them the possibility of using menstrual cups. We don't I don't want to come and like impose people to use menstrual cups if they don't feel comfortable doing it. So, but I want to give them the option of using it if they decide to do so. So it's going to be a 1 month project so far that I will be hoping to start in June, July, if everything goes well.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of work and really, really engaged, but kudos for you for taking this on and coming up with this and yeah, putting it into like making it a reality.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm pretty excited about it. I've worked with these communities before coming to Pearson, so I'm hoping to reconnect with them and really make this initiative something that they could take advantage of and that can really benefit them. So I'm pretty happy about it.
How will you reach these remote and small communities when you go back home? How will you draw them to come and sign up for your workshop?
Yeah, so these communities are organized in their own way. So my house is not really far away from these communities. It's like 10-15 minutes by car. So as I've worked before with them, they kind of know who I am. And I think like establishing a connection with them wouldn't be that hard if I wouldn't be part of the community. So I will be contacting the leaders, and they have some sort of like a database of like the people who live in their specific community, and they could be the mean through which I could access like the whole community. So they will give me maybe like a database or something like that, and then we could eventually gather with each community individually.
Oh, you seem to have thought of everything here. And so after the month, will there be a follow-up, or is there any future plans for your project? Or is like, okay, this is a one-time project, but then you'll be part of the community in some way or another, remotely or wherever you will go?
Yes, so I am hoping to really return to the community eventually and evaluate the outcomes of the project. So my initial plan is to return after 1 month, then after 3 months, then after 5, and eventually 1 year, and talk to the people that have been potentially benefited by the project, and ask them whether they are continuing using the menstrual cups or no, and see if there have been some sort of impact through the project. Like even if one woman is using menstrual cups after a year, for me that will be amazing. Like even if only one woman out of the 250 that I'm hoping to work with are using menstrual cups after a year, I'll be pretty happy about it. But if more than one woman, which is the goal of this project, will be using sustainable ways of managing their period, that will be amazing. So we will interview them, conduct some surveys, and see how the project have impacted their life.
Wow. May I ask what's on your horizon for you for the summer?
Yeah, so I am gonna be going home. Yeah, probably if everything goes well, and I will be relaxing finally after 2 stressful years of IB, and then I will be probably conducting the project in June, July, and then I will be preparing for my gap year. I'm taking a gap year, and I'm gonna go to probably semester at sea, which is a program where I will be like in some countries, which is pretty exciting, and I'm happy about it.
Wow, you've got a plan. That really sounds good. It sounds good.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy about it. And then university.
Perfect. What are you gonna pursue? Do you know already?
I am gonna be attending Midbury College, and so far I think I would like to pursue a degree in economics and maybe gender studies or Latin American studies. I'm still deciding about it, but I'm pretty interested about those areas, and I'll see how it goes.
Wow, congratulations, Maria. You can be really proud of yourself. I think you've achieved a lot already. And thank you for your time and all the very best for this afternoon.
Thank you very much.